Today we are going to drive my BMW M3 for one last drive. The reason I'm calling this the last drive is because you will not be seeing this car so much for the next 6 months or so. I have not sold it yet, and I will probably sell it in the spring or the summertime. I don't know yet, but yeah, I think I want to sell it next year, or maybe keep it a little bit over the summer. I don't know, to be honest, but today we're actually going to take it, like I said, for the last drive of this season. So as you now see, I do not have my original M3 wheels anymore. I've put some AC Schnitzel replica wheels on, and I think that looks decent. I could actually not have smaller wheels on. 17 is the smallest because the brakes are so big that I cannot fit anything smaller than 17-inch. And it's very filthy right now, as you can see as well. So I'm gonna give it a proper wash down later in this video, and then I'm going to put this into winter storage. And I think that kind of sucks, but I don't want to use this in the winter time, because if I do, I think this car will rust, not a little bit, but a lot. So I do not want to damage this car because I simply like it too much. And I do not want to this car to lose value as well. Now I'm going to take you guys with me, and we are going to take this for a nice Sunday cruise. Okay, engine is hot. Let's take off the traction control and put it in sport mode to get the maximum enjoyment of what they say is to be the ultimate driving machine. Whoa! Wow, the sun is really strong. Another thing I did not tell you guys about is that the car is quite low now, and that now that I fitted my 17-inch tires, you would think those are smaller, and that is okay, but actually the gap between the wheel arch and the wheel is quite small or narrow, because it's very tight. And the reason why it's tight is because the wheels I got on is like 225. You hear? Yeah, it's rubbing a little bit. But the reason why it's so tight is because the wheel is 225/50 17, and I'm used to driving like 225/40 18. But so yeah, the tires are a lot bigger and fatter than what I'm used to on this car. You hear? When I'm turning like a lot, it's okay, but when I'm just turning a little bit, it's scraping a little bit, so that's not good. So I need to address that as well. I really enjoy driving around in this. I also really enjoy the fact that I took this on my really long summer road trip across Europe, going into Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, Italy, and France, and yeah, a lot of countries this car has driven through, so I really enjoy that. We are going to enjoy this car today as well, and then I'm going to give it a proper wash before I put it back into winter storage. Let's do a pull from first gear. It's so powerful, and with the winter tires as well, and now in the wet, it's almost too much. I mean, in third gear there, I had to seriously just let go of the gas a little bit, so I would not have any more wheel spin. This car is a lot of fun. There's simply no doubt about it. Just for fun, I'm not going to clutch kick or anything, but I'm just going to do a pull from second gear and see if it has the traction. I think it will. Okay. It started spinning into third, but it did actually keep the traction in second. I mean, I really love this car, and it's so cool to I mean, it's for so many years I've been seeing other YouTubers and other people having like M3s and the S54 and the S50 engine and stuff like that, and I've been thinking like, wow, that must be so cool. And I finally now have a S54 powered BMW myself, and I really love that. So I think that's pretty cool that I finally like made my dream come true, and I think that's really cool. This has only made me want to drive more fast cars as well, even though I really enjoy driving like this car and like in general fast cars, because that's fun and really cool. I also really enjoy driving my compact because it's such a lightweight car, and I'm not used to driving a car that is such lightweight, and it has that welded diff, and I assume that also makes up for a lot of the fun. I mean, that's probably why it's so much fun, not only the lightweight, but even though I think I really like it, I really enjoy the compact as well. So I mean, you don't need to have this amount of power to have fun in a car, and I think that I have really proven that for the last couple of months when I have owned my compact, seeing that it's so much fun driving with such low amount of horsepower, because I think that it is pretty fun. But of course, when it's wet, so it's easier to drift with the compact, but when it's dry and we take this car on the track, that is of course a lot more fun than a compact, because 102 horsepower on a professional racetrack is simply not enough. And but like, yeah, I really enjoy to drive around in this car. I cannot say that enough. It's so cool to feel that. I mean, it's almost like it feels like a diesel down low, because I mean, oh, I blinked. What? Isn't this a BMW? I'm sorry about that. I'm a BMW driver. I should not have supposed to do that. I'm giving all the BMWs I'm giving all the BMW drivers bad reputation for this. I'm very sorry. I should not have done that. But anyways, I really enjoy having that power, because like now we are in 5th gear, and I give some gas, and immediately I can feel the power, and the car just pull, just like a diesel would do down low. The only difference is, or not the only difference, but one of many differences with this and a diesel car, is that this just stays on the power. It just, yeah, it doesn't stop. It just have a solid pull all the way, and I think that is pretty cool. I mean, this engine can pull all the way from like 2,000 and all the way up to 8,000, and that is truly special and really cool, with also the normally aspirated engine compared to like other turbo cars which have turbo lag and stuff like that. So no problem whatsoever spinning the tires, no problem. To feel those hard pulls, I really do. It's beautiful there. I am going to snap a quick photo, I think, because here it was actually just gorgeous. I think that will be pretty cool. I think the car will look pretty cool from this scenario. So look how beautiful it is here. It's very filthy, I do know that. I'm going to wash it very soon. Look at it, looks pretty good. I'm going to miss this. I am going to visit the garage it's staying in a few times this winter, just to start it up, see how it feels. Not see how it feels, but just hear how she sounds. But yeah, she looks pretty good. pretty good. I actually am looking forward to giving this a proper wash. I mean, look at that ass. It's very filthy. If I am keeping this a little bit over the spring and summer next year, I do also want to upgrade my exhaust. I know I said I would upgrade it this season, but I simply haven't had the money to do it because exhaust on E46 M3s or E46 M3 exhausts is quite expensive, and I do need that original exhaust. I was thinking about buying MTEK 2 bumper and putting the exhaust right there, but I simply couldn't find the MTEK 2 bumper for like the amount of money I was comfortable paying for it. Then I could, because if I was to pay too much for that bumper, I could just pay a little bit more and get a full M3 exhaust, and that would be kind of cool because this car is way too silent. You guys probably heard that also in the cold start in the beginning of the video. It is most loud, like it is the most loud when it's cold, but now it's not making any noise almost, so that sucks. But now it's time to take some cool photos of the car. If you want to see them, I will probably post them on my Instagram at Father Films. And after that, I am going to start washing it. By the way, here is the fitment gap. And as you can clearly see, that's not nice at all. I mean, the tire is sticking a little bit out actually, and yeah, it's not very strange why it's actually scraping on the inner arch. Okay, now the car is all clean, as you can see, and now it is sadly time to put it in winter storage and put it in a warm garage where it can sleep tight until spring again.
Looks clean! It's clean for days! Oh my god! Ay ay ay! The brakes does not look any good because I just need to drive a little bit. They have lightly rusted after I washed it, but not to worry. It looks so good! A wash did really brighten this car up. Now it looks a lot better. Nice.
But time to put it in the garage and get my 325, because that is in the garage right now actually. So we will get that instead.
Here she will sit pretty for way too long. But that's how it is in Norway with the winter, so nothing I can do. I will enjoy my other cars. It is looking quite good now. It really does. Here's my motorcycle as well. It's looking very good.
But now it's time to drive my 325 Cabrio.
Now we're going to drive this beauty home.
I do need actually a place to store this as well. but I don't know where that will be yet, so that kind of sucks, but yeah, there's not much I can do about that now. So I'm going to give this a proper wash as well, and then I am going to store this somewhere, probably next week or something, I don't know. Oh yeah, this trusty old 325 starts. That's nice. Thank you guys for watching, I really appreciate it, and if you are here till the end, maybe consider also slapping a like on the video and maybe subscribe as well. And I promise you that we will have a lot of fun this winter with, even though my M3 is now in winter storage, we will have a lot of fun this winter, that I promise you. So now, let us end the video right here. I hope you enjoyed, and as I said, slap a like on that video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.